Oh, hello there, and welcome to today's episode of Casual Couch Gaming with your host, Magnus Tsunami. Previously on Casual Couch Gaming, so we're joined with Clark Culver as he makes his way through the crazy maze, shooting up all sorts of turrets and weird-looking square enemy tanks. Well, there's a lot of shooting and a lot of fire, and tanks and ships. Will he survive? Well, they're dodging him. And now, for today's episode. So, we're joined back with Clark Culver. We are now at the mission called Nuke. So, I wonder what Clark Culver will have to do today. So we start off already with enemies approaching us too, straight off the bat. It's a very big blue shield up ahead. I wonder how we are going to get past that. There doesn't seem any way to be able to get through. Door right here, and there's a switch on the far right wall, far end wall. We've unlocked a door, already unlocking multiple areas, as enemies are just not stopping today. Man, either Clark Culver is really in for a deathmatch today, or he's pissed off some serious enemies. Being barraged, and his shield is being whittled down. Where are these enemies? I can't see them. Being hit quite substantially. Shield is already down to 1/4. I can't see any enemies, so where were they firing from? I'm still seeing the shots being fired. There, up ahead. I can't see what it is. Maybe we should move closer, Clark. We've destroyed it, but I can still hear shots being fired. Ooh. There's turrets here. Wow, man, this stage is dangerous. Our shield is getting critically low. This stage seems to be a lot harder than the last one. Our shield is almost depleted. Shields are now critical. Our systems have alerted us to the fact that our shields are critically low. So, where do we need to go now? Are we going to be able to survive with our shields so critically low? Clark Culver should take it easy. But we get a replenishment of shields, and there's more turrets up on the roof. These seem to be dealing significant damage to Clark Culver. Is he going to focus on them, or is he going to try and kill them with missiles? Come on. Kill those turrets, Clark, before you die. Oh, taking significant damage from the explosion to the turret. Is Clark going to survive here? He's taken heavy damage, and more enemies are heading his way as Clark is steadily whittling them down. But enemies just seem to be barraging him at this stage. His hull is almost at a critical level. Oh, is he going to survive this onslaught of enemies? His hull is now at a critical level. Oh, game over as his ship gets obliterated. Yikes, those enemies were ruthless. Well, looks like Clark is down to his second life. So he had 3 lives to begin with. I can see a lot of firing going on, and there's still enemies behind. But Clark trying to play it a little bit safer by staying behind those doors. But those same 3 ships that attacked him earlier are still trying to get to him. He's playing it smart by closing the doors and hiding behind defense, whereas before he was playing a little bit aggressive. His aiming is still shocking though. If he learnt how to aim a little bit better, he might be able to survive. At obliterating almost all of the ships. Is this all of them? Or are we? No. Man, these ships just have no end in sight. Well, we seem to have unlocked a door. Aha, nice. Full back on shields. And we've replenished our ammunition. Nice. Just like that, Clark. Let's see where we need to go next. So there's a tank there. How do we get there? There's 2 tanks behind that wall, and I don't know how to get to them. We can't get there yet. There has to be a way around. Oh, they're trying to get Clark Culver, but he's not able to be shot at this angle. Luckily, otherwise he'd die. Aha, and we pick up an orbital pulsar, so this should help increase our firepower, as we finally found where those tanks are. So picking up a power pod as well, Clark Culver has increased his firepower, which means now the enemies are dying much, much faster. Do we go straight or do we go down? So Clark Culver decides to go straight. Well, this level is very hard to navigate. It's hard to tell where we have been and where we haven't been. Clark is having a hard time figuring out where he needs to go. Is this an enemy in the distance, or is that a power-up? Aha. A purge mine. And a time bomb. More ammunition. Ooh, and we picked up a replenishment for our shields. Picking up a lot of ammunition, Clark Culver is now armed to the teeth. Where do we need to go now? It seems like we've been here before. Where do we need to go? Come on, Clark. I know you're good at figuring these things out. The camera is not playing very nice with us at the moment. We've killed 17 enemies, and Clark seems to be a little bit lost. Where do we need to go? We've been here before. Picking up more shield. And we're maximum on ammunition. Ah, more enemies. There we are. Defeating that enemy very swiftly. He didn't stand a chance. Nothing around. Clark Culver is taking it very carefully, as he doesn't want to end up losing another life. Well, I can appreciate that. Well, when you're on limited amount of lives... Trojax. I wonder what the Trojax does. Ooh, and a Titan. Seems like we've picked up a new weapon type. But we can't get past this blue barrier. Interesting. Oh! Okay. That wasn't very smart. We killed ourselves. Maybe next time move away from the wall when you fire, Clark Culver. That wasn't a very smart move, and that has cost him another life. We've been reset back to stock standard weapons too, which will make it a lot harder for Clark Culver to progress. He's still trying to figure out where he needs to go, although I don't know why he fired so close to that glass pane. Surely he would have figured out that that's a shield, and that's not where he needed to go. Maybe he thought that was a force field that he needed to take down. I really don't know. But we need to try and guide Clark Culver back to finding where he had self-destructed. Maybe, just maybe, we can find where those weapons are that we dropped. Clark Culver struggling to figure out which way to go. It seems this area is very, very difficult to traverse. A lot of twists and turns. What's that? Nope, that's weapon energy. We don't need that. I think this is where we went, just here. Yes, I do recall coming here. Aha, and there's all of our stuff scattered everywhere. There we go, now we're back to where we were before. So we've got a few things here that we can collect. And we've picked up that Trojax again. So we've got Maxon's shields. Where do we need to go from here? This is obviously a dead end. Time to look elsewhere. Ooh, an enemy. Kill it. Kill it. Okay, wow, that's, our firing rate seems to be diminished substantially. What? Oh, something firing upon us. It looks like a laser of sorts. Okay. Okay. Ah, it's a tank. Wow. That tank came from nowhere. Wow. Okay, so we've defeated the tank. Now where do we need to go? Where does Clark Culver need to go? It seems like these areas are never ending, and we've been here before. That's where we came before, so we're just going around in circles. Clark Culver increases his shield and replenishes his weapon ammo. I would have saved that for later in case we come across any more enemies. or your shield gets depleted more than it already has before. But it pays to probably be conservative in this game. Where does Clark Culver need to go now? This game really doesn't have a habit of telling you where you need to go. We've switched, we switched for the door. Where does Clark need to go? Down here maybe? Whoa. Clark Culver can't fly. I think he's a little bit drunk. No idea where we need to go. That's where we came before. This way maybe? Check that out. No, we've been here before. I think Clark Culver is officially lost. No idea where we need to go. We've been here before. That door... well, that switch has been unlocked. Any hidden doors? Maybe down there? Have we been down here before? I think we have. I have no idea if Clark Culver knows where he's going. Although I think we missed a hallway back there. I think we missed a room back through that hallway that we just came through. So let's try that hallway. Nope, Clark flies past it again. I think we missed something. Okay, that's a new spot. We haven't tried there before. Okay, no, we're back to where those tanks were. Okay. Nope, nothing here. Seems we're going around in circles. I think we are officially lost. I have no idea where we need to go. Surveying his scene to see if there's another way around. I dare say we have to find where we need to go. Have we tried going down here? Ooh. Restart point activated. What does that mean? That has me concerned. And 2 doors open with enemies swarming in. And these enemies are fast. Where are they? I can barely see them. There's one to the corner. Man, these guys are fast. Clark Culver has to start thinking smart, otherwise these guys are going to outmaneuver him. Wow, they're really fast. And it seems like they've got lasers as well. Whoa, shields are critical. Firing torpedoes, finally destroying them. Wow, they took significant damage off Clark Culver. Are we going to try and replenish our shields before we continue on? No, met with more enemies. Whoa, that was a bit close to the explosion there, Clark. I think I would have backed away if I was you. Restart point? Okay, this isn't good. Or is it good? Okay, we've managed to get to a boss, but we're at a significant disadvantage here with only half hull. I don't know why we would have started the boss, but it seems we should have considered it as we got a game over. Well, thanks for watching. Magnus. Tsunami. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.